This election, people are dealing with the ads, the Facebook posts, and uncertainty. So I wanted to find out what people are anxious about and how they're dealing with it.
I do have anxiety.
That emotion of fear, uneasiness, or stress.
My overall response and feeling is overwhelmed.
Yeah, I felt it at the beginning of the year. I just knew this was going to be a little tough one because everybody's on opposite sides.
Anxiety is one thing many Americans, no matter what side of the aisle, seem to have in common this election. What is it for you? Is it the ads? Is it the conversations? Or is it the prospect that your policy decisions won't be enacted?
I would say it's the ads, the advertisements. Those always hit home. And around election time, they play more and more ads.
So there's like no escape.
Right.
Absolutely no escape. I mean, you go on TikTok, Facebook, it's everywhere.
If you study history, this could be historic in the worst way. And I don't think we really realize that. So, of course, I have anxiety and I'm exhibiting it right now.
Those feelings, according to trauma psychologist Dr. Arash Javanbakht, are a symptom of fear. A tactic he says campaigns have recently been weaponizing more than usual.
Fear is what sells, and they have learned that negative emotions attract our attention.
While some fears are legit, Dr. Arash says in order to experience less anxiety around the election, to spend less time consuming and more time connecting.
When you watch just the cable news, you think the whole world is going down in flames. You go out, you go to our downtown, you go to the neighborhoods, you talk to people and see, no, people are living their lives and things are not that terrible.
From now until November and even after, Dr. Ross says voters should try to find their balance.
Understand that we are not running for election ourselves. The political identity is a small part of my identity. It's very important, but it's a part of me. I have so many other aspects to my being, and so do you, and so does my neighbor.
Because one thing is sure, stressing about it won't solve it.
Focus on the positive, and see that there's a bright light at the end of the tunnel.
There has to be an alternative way of how to approach these differences.
In Rochester, Christiana Ford, 7 News Detroit.